All right, speaking of here, ladies and gentlemen, the time you've all been waiting for, Blue Raspberry is in the house.
Woo!
Yeah.
You get the sound applause effect in there.
She's singing. There you go.
Oh,
Blue
wow. Wow. I'm mesmerized.
Don't do it to me. Don't do that. Don't do that to me, girl.
My vocal still strong as to Cal, and it will never steer you wrong.
I won't see you wrong either.
Wow.
I won't see you wrong either.
Artists in the industry,
Your
your careers won't be lasting
Beautiful.
I'm about to have the Holy Ghost.
I remember, Blue, when we were talking on the phone that day and you were singing on the phone, I nearly fell out of my chair then. It was just like so natural for you just started singing. I was like, what? I'm a singer too, but your voice, it kills me. I love it so much.
So
well,
Blue
thank
Raspberry, where did you get your name from?
I think we all love our voice.
Yep.
Absolutely. Classic
The whole
track.
world will.
So Blue Raspberry, where do you get your name from? Let me just lead off with the simple stuff.
Yeah.
We're gonna progress, Lou. Blue. We're gonna progress.
Yeah.
We're gonna progress to some hard questions where you might need to put your bandana on,
Ooh.
put a cigarette in your mouth, put your
Whoa.
vest on.
Gangster.
Because I'm going
Gangsta.
Going in.
I'm going in. I have ignored all orders tonight. You know me.
Gangster.
Gotta be a rebel.
Let's
So
go.
I.
I want to hear.
All right, so your name, where did the name Blue Raspberry come from? Simple things.
Killer Priest.
Killer Priest.
Uh-oh.
Killer Priest. Anybody that knows Killer Priest, he
Yeah.
did the last song on the GZA album, on the GZA Liquid Swords album, the Bible album. Basic instructions before leaving Earth. He rapped on that song. That's Killer Priest right there. And he also rapped on Fourth Chamber, if you remember that song right there. Throw up signs like the Crips. You know that song right there? You know that dude, man. If you remember the video, he was the dude rapping in the throne. You know what I mean? Killer Priest, that's him right there. No doubt. It's okay.
We were standing outside of Chungking, and at the time, I was still, my regular name, and I ain't scared to say my name. My name's Candy, Everybody from Pleasantville, New Jersey know me. Candy from 83 East Washington.
Oh, repping Jersey. That's what
Yeah,
it is.
NJ all day.
That's what it is.
So, it's like we got to come up with a name for Candy. Riz was like, we got to come up with a name. Priest was like, okay, how about Blue Raspberry? At first, I was like, what is a blue raspberry? But you know what? We ran with it, and it worked out.
It's nice. Yeah.
I'm not even
hold
gonna-
that name to this day, so...
I'm not even gonna lie. Blue Raspberry, this is Truth Williams, host of the Takeover Show. What's good? How you doing today?
How you doing? I'm good, and you?
Oh, I'm perfect. It's an honor to talk to you. First off, I just wanted to say, first and foremost, Blue Raspberry or Candy, either way, it sounds tasty to me. But I gotta say, that's one of the first tracks. The one you just sung just a minute ago is one of the first hip hop tracks that I was really, really digging back in the day. Because I'm 28 years old. So
okay.
I just gotta tell you, first and foremost, it's an honor to talk to you. And that track right there, you blew it away. And I was curious, you know what I'm saying? I was really curious for a while to hear when you was gonna come out with something new. So now I'm really excited to see what you putting in working with right now.
You said, what am I putting work in on, or?
No, I'm just saying I can't wait to hear it. You know what I'm saying? I haven't gotten a chance to hear everything just yet, but I'm just saying
It's all over the place, man. They got the mixtape on like a million gazillion different
dig it,
sites.
baby. I'm busy, man. I'm sorry, I haven't gotten a
I got
chance.
everybody hit me up. They said, "Gee, that shit is flame. That shit is fire, son."
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
all right.
Blue,
It
can
is
I
viral right now. It's spreading like crazy.
Yeah.
can I ask you a
Yeah.
question? I really would like to know. How old were you? When did you first get that idea in your mind that you wanted to be a singer?
That's wild, because I'm going to tell you, I probably, before I could even remember, I remember my mom them telling me, my aunt, she used to sing with a group, and it used to be this place called the Silk Hat off of Washington Avenue, and she used to take me with her, and I was in diapers, and they used to watch me backstage, and I used, she sung a lot of Shaka Khan, Aretha Franklin songs. Oh man, Ella Fitzgerald,
Yeah.
things like that. And then at home, my grandparents raised me, so I always
So it's been
listened
around
to
you
Billy,
always.
Ella Fitzgerald, and that Blue Label with Motown was always playing, like the Temptations, Marvin Gaye, Stevie Wonder, all of them. So that's, the Supremes, Diana Ross. So they was like, my first note that I was hitting was one of the songs from Aretha Franklin.
All right, no doubt, no doubt.
And they said I was about two or 3 years old. And as far as I can remember, when I first started singing, it was to Mahogany.
Mahogany.
And then as I got older, I was listening to Denise Williams, Patti LaBelle, Jennifer Holliday. Oh man, Nina Simone. I mean, I was just like, I don't know. It was just like I just started singing. I don't
So
know.
you well versed in the game then.
Yeah, but as I got older, I didn't have no plans on singing. I knew I could sing.
Yeah.
But, I didn't have no plans on singing. I wanted to go to law school. I was working at the casino and everything.
What?
So,
Law school.
and it was like, I'm walking. We had the Impact Convention in Atlantic City. So this was when Protect Your Neck was a demo.
On a white tape.
And so I'm walking across the casino floor, and I'm just singing something that was on, we was on our way out the back to go to the boardwalk. And these dudes stopped me, was like, what was you just singing? Sing that again. So at first I was like looking at them like, who are you? They had bandanas on. They were standing up against the pillars near the slot machines and stuff. And I was like, and my cousin Ronald was like, Candy, go ahead, sing. So I was like, okay, it was Somebody Loves You by Patti LaBelle.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
darling.
I kicked it for him. And from that point on, it was like, we all became fam.
Wow, that's a joint right there.
That's what's up. I mean,
And like a year later, we stayed in touch and everything. And like a year later,
so
RZA
what
was
was
like, are you ready?
So based on that, what was your first professional recording experience like? Like, what was the mood? Like, what was the first song that you professionally recorded and released?
The first song
Professionally
that I
recorded
did
and
when I
released.
went in
she's digging in the crates for this one.
Go back in the
Heaven and
Did he put on
Hell.
some Jeopardy music for you or something?
Nah, Heaven and Hell was the first one I
I
recorded
remember
for the
that track.
movie Fresh.
I remember that.
And that was
Patty
before
Bell.
Tikal, before
Heaven and Hell.
Cuban Links was
Oh,
coming
Heaven and
out.
Hell.
Stepping
Yeah,
on the
yeah, yeah.
soundtrack.
For
Yeah.
Kimmy Links. Listen, I gotta tell you real quick. This is Truth Williams once again. I gotta tell you, that was the first album I ever personally purchased in my entire life.
Wow.
See, Blue wasn't I telling you that earlier?
First
Yeah.
album.
See?
So you know what? Mad love coming over here from Truth Williams. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
If you don't mind me asking, and you can decide not to answer, but this is Truth Williams. I host a takeover. This is what I do.
No doubt.
What is it like being a female in the hip hop industry handling relationships? That's what I want to know. I'm curious. 'Cause I'm a man. You know what I'm saying? Like men, especially in the misogynic hip hop industry, it's a lot different for us as it is for women. Women got to go through a lot more in the misogynic industry of hip hop. So what is it like?
Handling relationships, that's what he means.
Exactly.
Not just being seen as a woman. I'm talking about meaning you getting in the car with
Yes.
RZA or Ghost or somebody, or just your managers that you have now, and your husband's looking out the window like, man, I hope you don't do that. I hope you don't touch it like that.
You know what I mean?
Man,
You know what I'm saying?
wow. Like when in the beginning, I wasn't in no relationship, so I really didn't have that problem until afterwards. And I was with someone that was like real jealous every time I walked out the house.
Where you going?
Yeah. But the
That would
thing
be
is,
difficult.
I knew he was mad. But come on, I'm standing out here with RZA, Meth, and all of them. I mean, what you gonna say?
Yeah.
You gonna be mad? That's what you gonna do.
Yeah,
So
so
but-
I had to leave that alone.
So,
but I can say,
so is you was probably messing with some dude that knew nothing about hip hop, so he's walking up to every dude, you nothing, man? How about you? Are you nothing, man?
Nah, I mean, it was all good because the way I carried myself or whatever, I handled my relationship. You know what I'm saying? I really didn't do anything to raise questions.
AKA you was pimping.
Like I can say, like right now, I'm gone. More than I ever been, and my husband. It took a while to get to this point, but it's like, when I say, oh, I got to leave, I got to go here. I'm going to be with, these dudes. And he's like, bye, you ain't leave quick enough.
So he,
no, you know what? He got them papers on you, so it's all good. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right?
Sounds like there's a solid relationship with a lot of trust there.
No doubt.
is,
you
We're
know.
going to take a break for a second. We got to slide off into this song. And after this song, Blue, I have to ask you a question about myself after we come out of this song. So this song right here is by Vonnie. She's representing Ohio. This song right here is called Splash. Splash.
Yeah. You ain't gotta be hesitant, test the water cannon dropping. And if you want to swim more, we can do the belly flopping. Jump in and dive between my thighs, you got me all excited. And if you want a stallion, baby, I'll go ahead and ride it. Catch a wave, like Cowabunga. And if you wipe out, best believe that would be a bummer. Let's make beautiful music, baby, glad that we alone. Wanna see if you back up what you've been saying on the baby, you can splash. You know the water's fine, just like that wine. It gets better with time. Baby, you can splash, don't even have to ask. 365 days you'll be taxing on that ass. Baby, you can splash. Jump in, you know the water's fine. Come on, jump in because you know the water's fine. Baby, you can splash. Jump in, you know the water's fine. Come on, jump in because you know the water's fine. Baby, you can splash. Jump in, you know the water's fine. Come on, jump in because you know the water's fine. Jump in, you know the water's fine. Come on, jump in because you know the water's fine. Come and go deep sea diving. You know that be my motto. Go get your scuba gear and baby, don't forget them goggles. You lead, I follow. It looks like you may be a winner, especially now because I see you a good swimmer. Ain't no beginner. She loves it every time you in her. She even loves the fact that you're a very good kisser. Now wait a mister, you feel the beat, we getting closer. Go get rockin' that boat, we aim to tip that thing over. Catch a wave, totally dude. You surfing like a pro, you got them surfboard moves. I'm feeling you, you know I'm glad that we alone. Wanna see if you back up what you've been saying on the phone. Splash, you know the water's fine, just like that wine. It gets better with time. Baby, you can splash, don't even have to ask. 365 days you'll be taxing on that ass. Baby, you can splash. Jump in, you know the water's fine. Come on, jump in because you know the water's fine. Jump in, you know the water's fine. Come on, jump in because you know the water's fine. Splash, splash,
Come on, girl. Sing to me, girl. I love her. I want to marry her. All right, and ladies and gentlemen, we're back. One more again. My music bed. There we go. Music bed is by Vex Snares tonight, ladies and gentlemen. He was on the show last week with Dano. Big up to Vex Snares. And we have Blue Raspberry back on the line with us.
That's what it is.
Yeah, Ron G still here.
And Ron G is still in the house.
Where my dude?
Not bad, yo. I had to get bundled up over here. It's getting cold in the studio. I had to bundle up real quick. Bear with me. So Blue, my question to you after this song here is that I'm planning to get married to Vonnie. And I want you to come and sing at the wedding. Can you do that for me?
And when is this?
I gotta call her and see.
He's gonna get her over to New Jersey first.
Who knows? When she comes to New Jersey, we going to the Justice of the Peace, and it's gonna happen. Blue's gonna be there. It's gonna be dresses dragging on the ground.
I don't know.
And I'm gonna have Ron G do the reception. For me.
I don't know, Morale. From the way she responded to you, man, she
She was
kind of
like,
sounded
I don't know.
She's like, when's this so I can play you out? Say no.
How much money you talking?
Yeah, right.
No doubt. I want to go into Out of Bounds, yo. Speaking about the BLUEMINATI album, Out of Bounds. How did this song right here come about? The Out of Bounds song.
Oh, man. I got that track along the same time I got Have Mercy that I did on Cuban Links, too.
That's featuring Beanie Siegel, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
So where I record at, my boy Ski here in Raleigh, he's a dope producer. So, he was like, I got some tracks for you. So he gave me that. And see, I'm a freestyler. A lot of songs you hear, I'm freestyling.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's what that was. As soon as I heard it, I just got behind the mic. Was like, oh, I just got behind the mic and just went in.
That's a Curtis Mayfield sample in it. Out of towns, out of bounds. Is that that sound like Curtis Mayfield in that song right there? Is that it?
I think it is.
I think it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, because see, what was on my mind at that time was like, okay, this is a song where, I don't know, I think I was feeling it at that moment. And it was like, okay, I was looking at myself. I had an arrogant moment right there. And it was like, okay, from the other side of town, Out of Bounds, it's like, okay, I'm not traditional.
Yeah.
I'm like no other singer that you could know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, when it comes like, dang, what kind of style is she in? Because everybody, like, we don't know how to categorize you.
Yeah.
We don't know, like, how to put you out or how to market your style because it's on so many levels. And, I felt like, because I'm from the other side of town. I'm out, out of bounds. I'm not in the box.
Can I say something real quick? Yeah. I just want to say, anytime that someone comes to you and says that they don't know how to market you and they don't know how to put you out, I think that's a good thing because that means you're not falling under any exactly. Right. You're not falling under any traditional settings that they have set for you because I think that's one of the problems with hip hop today because everything has been categorized. Cut up and just put out to the masses in any way that they want to put out. But if you can't be categorized, then that means you're a real artist.
That means you're on the right path. And think about this. Even if you want to relate it to sports, Out of Bounds, what happens when stuff goes out of bounds? Yeah. The game stops.
Yes.
Absolutely. So we're going to go into it right now. Oh, Dana was going to say something?
Yeah, but your voice will appeal to any genre. Your voice is that flavorful that, it doesn't matter what genre it is, what category you're in. It appeals to everyone.
And basically, if people don't like Blue Raspberry's voice, they can kill themselves if they don't like Blue Raspberry's voice. I love her voice.
Well, yeah.
Because you heard Ron G loves her voice too. Everybody loves her voice. Everybody needs to love her voice.
I'm definitely
People need to take lessons on how to sing like that soul.
Amen.
And just at the drop of a hat.
Ron G.
Oh, Ron G. That's what I was going to ask you too. How did you meet Ron G?
Man.
Yeah.
First time was like 95.
Wow.
95.
95.
That's when the girls was rocking the silver bubble jackets. And all that.
Man, he put this mixtape out, and it had the remix to "The Things You Do" by Gina Thompson.
Wow.
With Mike Nitty, Raekwon. And then he had Davina, "Feel So Good." Oh man, I used to
on the Hoodlum
out of
soundtrack.
all the mixtapes I used to go searching for Ron G, and it was like, man, one day, man, I want to be on one of his mixtapes. And years later, guess what?
Years later, yes indeed, Blue Raspberry.
Oh man, so I heard him say he's honored. I am honored. I mean, to No Limit.
Yeah.
That he did this,
It's destiny, man. Destiny. So we're going to go into it right now, and then we're going to come back and we're going to speak more about Ron G, about Blue Raspberry, about BLUEMINATI.
Yep.
And we're going to make it happen. Out of Bounds.
I love the name by itself, BLUEMINATI. That's just dope by itself.
BLUEMINATI. That's crazy.
It is crazy, yeah.
I mean, it's crazy. It's a movement right there.
All right.
Yes.
So Out of Bounds. Let's go.
What was you thinking? Sure as hell don't know. Had so much love for you, even gave you my soul. You miscalculated me, thought I should go. That's why we're through. That's why we're through. And it's a shame you don't even know me. You don't know me. You don't know me like I thought you do. Like I thought you do. Hey, hey. Listen, baby boy, I thought you knew me. You don't even know me like I thought you would. I'm on the other side of town. You don't know me. Hey, you start nagging me. Nagging me every day. So tell me why you get so pissed off. And I walk away, walk away, walk away. 'Cause if you don't know me, you'll never know me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You don't even know me. Out of other side. It's such a shame. It's such a shame. Some chicks will get mad, giving your ego feedback. But if that's what you want, you can go back to where you came from. 'Cause if you don't know me, you'll never, never know me. Out of bounds. You don't know me. You don't
And I come in like,
Woo! Wow.
out of bounds, Blue Raspberry. Blue Raspberry and Ron G. Ron G and Blue Raspberry, BLUEMINATI is what it's called.